This group can't reach, ma'am.
Because you can't reach, Marines are gonna die.
At 5'4", Dehilig is far from what you might think of when you think United States Marine.
We call that recruit like the shortest recruit war bag because they're the one responsible for that bag.
Oh wow, I didn't know
April
that. Not being the same height means that you're in disadvantage.
Puts them on an expedited path to becoming U.S. citizens.
Interesting. You can get the U.S. citizenship if you join the army, and they're like, that's a nice loophole. What's up, Philippines? Today we're talking about a video that is, wow, very interesting in my opinion. It is how this 5'4" Marine from the Philippines survived boot camp, which is such an interesting video. I mean, I don't know about you, but you know, I think that when you go to the military, you have to have a certain size, or like, I believe, I don't know, in Austria it's very strict about your health condition and everything. So let's watch it together, I would say. Before we jump into the video, my name is Nelly. I've lived in the Philippines for 4.5 years, and I can add a cent or two to all of the topics related to the Philippines, and I'm going to do the same for this one. So subscribe if you want to see more. Now let's just do the video.
These recruits just made it through Marine Corps boot camp. After 13 weeks of basic training in Southern California, they're receiving their Eagle Globe and Anchor pendants, symbolizing their transformation from recruits to Marines.
Wow.
While we were filming these new Marines,
Come on, Staff Sergeant.
one stood out. Ralph Lance M. Dehilig, a 24-year-old man from the Philippines who immigrated to the U.S. during the COVID-19 pandemic. At 5'4", Dehilig is far from what you might think of when you think United States Marine. For context, here's a picture of Dehilig and me, and I'm only about 6'1".
My name is Ralph Lance M. Dehilig.
But what do they call you here?
War bag, sir.
What do they call you?
War bag.
War bag. War bag.
War bag.
Use your brain, Warback.
Go, war bag.
War bag. War bag. Get up, war bag. War bag.
Yes, sir.
What do you call it? We have a bag that's used for PT and for class. So we call that recruit like the shortest recruit war bag because they're the one responsible for that bag.
Oh wow, I didn't know
In April
that.
of 2024, we followed Warbag and his fellow recruits from Alpha Company at Camp Pendleton, just north of San Diego, during the Crucible, the 54-hour culminating event of boot camp.
This group can't reach, ma'am.
Because you can't reach, Marines are gonna die.
Despite his size, the diminutive Dehilig survived boot camp. And today, he is a United States Marine.
Wow, well done.
Good to see you, man.
Good to see you too.
How's it going?
It's been good.
I caught up with Dehilig about 7 months after he graduated from boot camp. He's now stationed in Japan.
You got a lot more hair
Interesting,
since the
wow.
last time I saw you.
Oh yeah. Just I really miss my hair.
You got good flow.
Thank you.
Oh,
Growing
so
up, did you always feel
cute.
like you were on the smaller side?
Yes, but to be honest, I was like insecure about like height and stuff. But as time passed by, I learned to accept like I cannot change that.
Yeah.
Being small doesn't mean like you can't be a Marine.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
The Marine Corps' minimum height requirement for men is 4 feet 10
4
inches.
feet 10 inches.
With your
okay.
recruiter, once you actually started that process, did your height ever come into the conversation at all?
To be honest, it was the first question I asked them. Like, is my height good enough for you guys? And they told me like I was fine as long as you can do a pull-up.
Oh wow, pull up.
You need to find a rhythm.
It's like everything we do is for a reason.
Yes, ma'am.
Imagine that. Let's go.
Come on, come on.
War bag, execute.
Aye, sir.
Hurry up.
Look at him go.
I'm
No, go over here, go down. War bag, what?
War bag.
What the?
You don't
Get
wait
to the second log.
Aye, sir.
Do it again.
Aye, sir.
Use your momentum as you swing down from this one.
Aye, sir.
Aye.
What are you doing? At least get to the third log.
Oh my
Aye,
God.
sir.
Low profile. Put this arm underneath.
Ah.
Aye, sir.
War bag.
Aye, sir.
Go over there with freaking delay.
Aye, sir.
Everything in the
Aye, sir.
crucible, whatever event you may not be able to finish, there's a consequence. So if they're not able to execute the weaver, they go out to the side and we do something that's called fireman's carry. It's where you
Fireman's
take a
carry?
buddy and you put them over your shoulders and then you carry them from one point to another.
Go, war bag. Go Warbeck.
What do your parents think about your choice to join the Marine Corps?
First, they were like afraid of me joining the military. I told them that I really wanted to do this, and
Wow.
I really want to prove it to them that I'm able to do it, sir.
What were some of the reasons that
He's
they
so
didn't want you
respectful.
to go? What were they like worried about?
They were trying to like convince me that it was too hard. Then I did some research on the internet, and I was like, oh, Marine Corps, it says the hardest like boot camp and the longest one, and I was like, I need to try it first before like give up.
Oh my god.
I didn't give up,
I love
like,
the attitude.
I just like push myself.
He's like, I can do it.
He was classified as a lawful permanent resident, a status that allows people to join the military and puts them on an expedited path to becoming U.S.
Oh,
citizens.
interesting.
Under U.S.
I didn't
military
know that.
policy, once eligible recruits complete their training, they gain citizenship. This was the case for about 1.5% of the nearly 11,000 Marines who graduated from the San Diego boot camp in 2024.
11,000?
Since 2020.
Wait, hold on. So you can get the US citizenship if you join the army and they're like, yep, you did the recruitment and you passed and now you are American citizen. That's a nice loophole. I mean, you just have to go through hell for a few months, but I mean, if you have the will, go for it.
U.S. military members from the Philippines have attained citizenship by serving than from any other country.
Aw,
I
he's
was
such
born
a
in the
cutie.
Philippines in like 1999. I lived there and studied there until like elementary. Then I migrated to Italy with my dad and my mom. I went back to the Philippines and go to high school. After
Yeah.
going through high school, I attended like Bachelor's of Science in Information
Nice.
Systems. I studied like programming, web development.
Good for him.
My mom was a nurse. They needed nurses
Dedicated
for
and
COVID. She was able
educated.
to convince me to come to the US. I wasn't able to like find like a decent job. At first, I was struggling since I really don't have like connections here. If you wanted to join a high-end company like Amazon, like Apple, Google, you need to go through like a process, a lot of internships. I was able to get 2 internships, but it's not paid. I
Yeah.
need to have like a stable income. That's when I decided to like find a military job, like
Wow.
Marine Corps.
Okay, stand up.
Aye, sir.
Sometime today. Stop touching the red.
Aye, sir.
Is walking through it the only way to get across? Yes, Dehilig. Water supply, so you take it to the other side. You self-esteem, you just want to go over there with nothing? You're providing nothing.
This your group can't reach, ma'am.
Because you can't reach, Marines are gonna die.
Aye, ma'am.
Hi,
Warbeck,
ma'am.
Aye, sir.
use your freaking war belt. So your arms are too short, right?
Yes, sir.
Maybe you should use your belt, put it around the freaking thing. That way you can hold it.
Aye, sir. Yes, sir.
Use your brain.
Aye, sir.
Try it. See what happens.
Wow. Yeah.
Sometimes
Work
you
smart,
just
not
give 'em, like,
hard.
throw 'em a bone. Try to help them out a little bit. Think outside the box. Try to get them to think like a Marine. If you have someone who is short like him, like you still need to accomplish the mission no matter what.
Use your brain, Warbeck.
Yes, ma'am. As the day passed by, this recruit sees that he's improving and he's gaining more strength and like he can do the stuff that other recruits can do, sir.
Yeah.
Back in boot camp, we were told to like present ourselves like in third person, so we weren't able to like talk with I. Like after becoming a Marine, we were allowed to like use the word I.
Oh wow. I had no idea that's the case.
Get him! No one said stop!
Pugil sticks. That looks brutal.
It's the pugil sticks where recruits fight with each other.
Are you looking forward to this?
Yes, sir.
Yes?
Let's go.
Oh my god. Okay, so when somebody
There's no
is
beef with each other.
when somebody weighs more and he just pushes you away, you just basically fly, and not being the same height means that you're in disadvantage, which, oh my god, wow.
I mean, there's some bickering. I mean, a lot of times it's really nothing personal, sir.
Oof.
I did get my ass beaten though. I was like on the floor most of the times.
Oh, bless him.
I can remember it real well.
1, 2, 3.
So Dehilig, he's a good recruit. Mind your business.
You know, I see a little bit of myself in him.
Aw,
Why do you
that's
say
so
that?
sweet.
Because he's very enthusiastic. When I was a young recruit, I was very enthusiastic. I was never really down about it. Like, I wanted
Yeah.
this.
He
And it
seems
seems
like he really wants it.
he wants
Yeah.
this. And that's why,
Like he's
that's
not
what's
complaining.
important.
All of you on your gear, ready, move. Run.
This was the final day of the crucible. The recruits had to overcome one more obstacle, climbing a steep hill known as the Reaper.
Yeah, everyone's just like screaming. Get up now! Yeah, they look tired. Oh wow, bless him.
I think for every challenges, like every sacrifices that we made during boot camp, it's just like collected in one spot. Thinking about like our families, our sacrifices, like the things we did at that point, it's just like emotionally draining.
If I die, come back home. If I die, come back home. Box me up and send me home. Box me up and send me home.
There was just one thing left for Warbag and his fellow recruits before they became Marines, receiving their Eagle Globe and Anchor pendants.
Pretty much every single Marine there has tears streaming down their face. What is it about that moment? What did you feel in that moment?
It was really emotional for us. Like, it was really happy moment.
All the hardships that they went through, all the sacrifices.
We became like a family in a sense. We've been together like for 3 months, and I was so proud of that moment.
And to keep our honor clean, we are proud to claim the title of United States Marine.
Wow. Well done. Deserved. Oh, the proud family.
What was that like to be back with your family?
It was a very proud moment in my life. I was like showing off to, specifically to my sister, since I want to show her, like,
look at me.
Look at me. I can do that too.
Wow, yeah.
Dehilig is now stationed in Okinawa, Japan, where he works as a utility systems technician.
I'm having fun here. So I have like 2 roommates right now. We've been in boot camp. Like, Brown, come here.
You and Ralph are roommates?
Yes, sir.
How is Ralph as a roommate?
I love this man. He is a pleasure to have him as a roommate. Yeah, I couldn't ask for a better roommate.
Very nice. Well, hopefully he is a US citizen by now. Well done. Well, this guy has proved that if there is a will, there is a way. And you know, you just have to be willing to put in the work, put in the sacrifices, and amazing things will happen to you. Let me know what you think about this video. If you have ever experienced anything like this, if you maybe went to the Marines, let me know in the comment section down below. And if you're new to this channel, please subscribe. I try to put a smile on your face, educate you about everything about the Philippines. And yeah, that was it. I'll see you guys next time here on What's Up Philippines? Bye-bye.